20 red Jeep on the turn of a single car on Card Shark. And if you play your cards right, you can win $32,000. And now, the host of Card Shark, Bob Eubanks.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And hello, everybody. Welcome to Card Shark. When we left off last time, our champion had just won the match for the third time. She was ready to play for the big money. She's already won a Jeep. She's already won a lot of money. In fact, she's won over $22,000 in cash and prizes so far. So let's get her out here right now. Come on, Joyce. Hi, pretty lady. You ready?
Ready.
Tell everybody a little bit about yourself. Will you do that for me?
Sure. My name's Joyce Almond. I'm from San Diego, California, where I'm a graduate student and working on getting my real estate license.
And you have a pretty little red Jeep and all kinds of money, and we're going to try to do it all over again. I want you to meet our two lovely dealers on Card Sharks. They are Lacey Pemberton and Susanna Williams. Good morning, girls. And the ladies have a deck of cards that we cut earlier. They're going to start dealing out those cards. We're going to pick it up where we left off the other day. She just won the match, and she was ready to play for the big money and also try to win that wonderful new car, which is that little red Jeep back there. You know, we've added jokers to the deck. When they pop up, it gives you another chance of winning that little car. And for becoming our champion, Susanna's got one joker for you, so you at least have one opportunity. We'll give her $200 to bet with. There it is, and here we go. Come on, Joyce. You got $200 here, and your first card is a king.
Hey, 150 lower.
150 lower than the king 9. Now you got 350.
Number 2.
The rules say you can change one card per line, and the 9 now becomes... Yeah, all of it, she says. Lower than the 8. There's $700. 700, babe.
600 lower.
$600 lower than the king. Ah! Can you believe that? That's okay. Good cards. We'll just try to make them work a little better for us. 100 plus 4 up here. Now you got $500.
All of it higher.
No,
lower,
you don't.
lower.
Yeah. All of it lower. I knew you'd say that. Lower than the 8. There we go. $1,000.
700 higher.
$700 higher than the 3. There you go. 1,700. Okay. See what the 9 is. The 9 now becomes a 6, and you've got $1,700.
Okay. $400 higher.
$400 higher than the 6. It is $2,100 with the 8. Can change it, huh? Yeah. Get rid of that ugly old card. The 8 is now a 10. Wow. All right. Now you got 2,100. The rules say you got to bet at least $1,050, Judy.
Half lower, Bob.
Half of it lower? Okay, $1,050 lower than the 10. There you go. $3,150. Had some of the best cards anybody could ever have, but they just jumped up and got you there in that bottom row. But let me tell you, you're at $26,915 cash and prizes, and you're going to try to add to that again. Thank you, Susanna. Susanna's got a joker for you. We have 7 cards over here. Behind one of them is the word car. You find it and take a look at what you win. Gene?
A Wrangler from Jeep Corporation offers both on and off-road driving in comfort. The Wrangler comes with Sport Decor Group and California Mission. Good luck, Joyce.
Ooh, right, huh? Go win another Jeep, will you? I'd love to start our day off that way. Number 4, she says. All right, if car is behind number 4, she will win that pretty little red Jeep back there. Is it there? We're rooting for you. Be there. No, not there. Remember the other day when you won the car? You remember where it was? Behind number 1. Back there again today. But you are $26,915. We'll pause for these words, and we'll be right back to be the new challenger for our champ right after this.
Hey, folks, I'm Todd Newton from Whammy, here to tell you folks at home.
We have returned. It's time to meet a new challenger. So, Joyce, here's your new teammate. Come on, Danny.
Hi, Joyce. Thank you. Hello. I'm fine. My name is Danny Lang. I live in Fremont, California. I'm a newlywed of 5 months, and in my spare time, I like to play golf and go bowling.
All right. Hey. You're a newlywed for 5 months.
5 months.
Boy, have I got a show for you.
I'm happy, real happy.
Well, that doesn't mean you wouldn't be happy. I just said I got a show for you. You got to play this game.
I sure do.
You win 2 games, and heck, there you go. All the nice things happen to you. So let's get it started right now. Susanna Williams has the cards all dealt out, and we're ready to play. Joyce, first question is yours. Goes to our 10 single ladies in our studio audience who have been with us all week long. And there's some characters down there I want you to know. Before the show, Joyce, we asked our 10 single women, have you ever given a man a wrong phone number just so you could get rid of him?
I did this just the other night.
You did? Did you give it to your boyfriend?
No.
No. How many of these 10 women have given a man a wrong phone number?
I've done it, and it's a quick, easy way to get rid of someone. Yeah, I'll say 4.
4. Danny, what do you think? Have you ever had this happen to you?
I know that's going to be higher. My wife's done it, so I know it's going to be higher.
Let's see. Actual number of these women who have given a man a wrong phone number is 5 of them.
Yeah.
You're right, it was higher.
Right.
That's just a dirty trick. You know that, ladies. That's a dirty trick. Now, which 5 of you girls have done that? Raise your hand. Oh, Cecilia. Why?
Well, Bob, I was at a party a couple of weeks ago, and I ran into this really geeky guy who kept following me around all evening.
Yeah.
And just to get rid of him, I gave him a phony phone number.
You gave him a... What number did you give him, hon?
It was the number to the county morgue.
I'm not going to call that girl anymore. Thank you, ladies. That's a neat story. All right. Dirty trick. Danny, 6.
I'd like to change that card, please.
All right, 6 will become
Yeah.
Jack.
I want to go lower.
Lower than the Jack
Yes,
is.
higher.
Higher than a 3. Got it.
I'm going to freeze.
3's on the 9, the man says. Sure. All right, you played conservatively. He's got 2 cards in order to win the game. See if he does. Danny? A man recently wrote to Ann Landers saying that he started wearing his wife's penny girdle because it makes him look slimmer. So we surveyed 100 married women, and we asked them, would you object if your husband did this? How many married women would object if their husband wore a panty girdle to look slimmer?
Oh, myself, I would never wear one of those. I mean, they're for the women. I'm not going to wear it. But my wife, she would object. She wouldn't want me wearing something like that. You know, she wears stuff once in a while that she likes, but she'd never.
Yeah, what do you wear, Danny?
You know, underwear, sexy underwear.
You wear her? You wear her underwear?
No, not hers, mine. She gets me some once in a while. Nice. 5 months, when newlyweds, remember? So,
I forgot.
Yeah. So anyway, I think it's gonna be a low number. Wives would not.
Yeah, how many would object, though, if your husband did this?
Oh, a lot. I'd say 15. Oh, excuse me. 85 would object. I'm sorry.
When we start talking about underwear, you get scared, don't you?
You know.
All right. Joyce, he says 85 out of 100 women would object if their husband wore their panty girdles to make them look slimmer.
Well, I was married, and if my husband had done that, I'd had very serious reservations about him immediately.
Obviously, you had anyway, though.
Well, but wouldn't last as long as it did. It's definitely higher.
I think it's even higher than that.
Yes.
The actual number of married women who would object if their husband wore a panty girdle is 80 of them. Wasn't higher. It was a little bit lower. All right. Danny, you can change the 9 now if you want to.
I'd like to change that card.
And Susanna's got a new card for you. The 9 is
Yes,
now 4.
higher.
Higher than the 4. Jack.
I'm going to go for it. Lower.
If it's lower, you win the game. You do. Game number 1 is yours.
All right.
Congratulations to you. Your first $100 here on the show.
Thank you.
Susanna will deal out the cards again from the same deck, and we'll start game number 2. Joyce, you have to win this game. First player to win 2 games. That's our champ. So, Joyce, we're going to start you off with an educated guess question. I like it. According to the government's most recent statistics, when people are struck by lightning, what percentage of the time do they survive?
What? It seems like I've read a lot about people being struck by lightning and surviving, so 74% of the time.
74% survive, you say. Danny?
If I was struck by lightning, my hair would probably be standing up. But I think it's going to be a lower number.
Lower number than that.
Yeah.
Lee Trevino had a wonderful line. He was struck by lightning on the golf course. He said from now on he's going to carry a 1-iron because not even God can hit a 1-iron. If you play golf, you understand that joke. The actual percentage of people struck by lightning who survive is 77%. Wasn't lower, it was higher. You almost got it right on the button, kid. All right, Joyce. Time to do some catching up. Joyce, got an 8 for you.
Ooh, can I change that?
Yeah. Well, the 8 will now be a queen.
Right, lower.
Lower than a queen. Here we go. 4.
Higher.
Is it higher? No, it's not. Okay, Danny, with a free chance at the cards.
Oh, I'm going to go higher.
Higher than a 4? No. So, we'll pause for these words. We'll be right back to see who wins game number 2.
Gotta go right now, gotta go.
Play. We have returned and ready to continue with this game. And the next question, Danny, belongs to you. Danny won the first game, by the way. And if he wins this game, he's the new champ, and Joyce is going to try to keep that from happening. So, Dan, we surveyed 100 marriage counselors, and we asked them, if a married couple tell each other absolutely everything, will they have a stronger marriage? How many marriage counselors said a couple that tells each other absolutely everything will have a stronger marriage?
Well, I tell my wife everything. At least I think I do. She tells me most, everything. And,
there's a big difference between everything and most everything.
Well, some things you hold back sometimes.
Aha! So you don't tell everything. This is absolutely everything.
That's true, okay.
What is it you want to tell her now you haven't told her?
I'm not saying right now. I'll tell her when I get home. So anyway, you got me there. I think that's going to be a high number. They're going to think it's stronger. The marriage counselors say that it will be stronger.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be 65.
65 out of 100 marriage counselors say that a couple that tell each other everything will have a stronger marriage. Joyce, higher or lower than 65?
It's definitely lower. I disagree. Definitely
I
lower.
disagree totally, too. Yes. The actual number of marriage counselors who said a couple that tell each other absolutely everything will have a stronger marriage is 23. You're right. Was lower. All right, Joyce, for the queen, I assume you want to keep that card, right?
Right. And I'll go lower.
Lower than the queen, 9.
Right. Lower.
Lower than the 9, yeah.
Okay, higher.
Is it higher than the 5? It is.
3.
Freeze. Yeah, I think it's a smart move. She's going to freeze right there on that 8. And she needs but one more card to tie up the match. See if she does it. Your question, Joyce. We surveyed 100 men who are serving time in prison, and we asked them, if you thought you could get away with it, would you commit your crime all over again? How many inmates would commit their crime over again? They thought they could get away with it.
Well, I don't know any inmates, but I'd hate to think that our criminal justice system and rehabilitation system isn't any better than that. I'd say this is just hopeful, wishful thinking. I hope it's a low number, 23.
23 out of 100 inmates would commit the crime all over again if they thought they could get away with it. What do you think, Dan?
I think you hear it all the time. I've heard it that they get out and they go right back in for doing another crime. So I think it's going to be even lower.
I think it might be lower than that. Now, I want to make sure that I don't want to confuse you. I just want to make sure your logic matches your answer. She said 23 out of 100 inmates would commit their crime over again if they thought they could get over with.
Well, they may not commit the same crime, so I'm going to go higher.
Well, I don't want to talk you out of anything.
I
You see, your logic didn't match your
Right.
answer. That's why I'm saying it.
So I'm going to go higher.
Okay, the actual number of inmates who would commit their crime over again is 34.
Yeah.
You're right, it was higher. Yes. Okay, Danny.
I'm going to go higher.
Higher than the 4. Yeah.
I'm going to go higher again.
Higher than the 6. Got it.
Give me lower.
Lower than the 10.
Yes,
Great.
higher. Higher.
Become the champ.
Yes.
Got it. Yes. There we go. Congratulations to you. Right. Well, pretty lady, we say goodbye to you, but heck, look at your pocket. You got a Jeep to drive home in and $26,915 cash and prizes. So good luck to you, Joyce. We'll see you again. Bye-bye. Come on, Dan, right over here. my friend. Congratulations to you. You are the new champ, and we'll be back in just a moment. Give him a chance to win some money in a new car. That's it.
Group, G-R-O-U-P.
That would be
From an insurance company.
Welcome back. Danny is our champion, and now the girls are going to deal out the cards in the deck you cut earlier. We've added some jokers to the deck, Danny, so keep that in mind when they pop up. It gives you a chance of winning a brand new car. There's lots of money to be won, and because you are the champ, Susanna's got a joker for you, so you'll have at least one opportunity of winning that car. We're going to give you $200. You can change one card per line, and we're rooting for you, guy. We want you to win, okay?
All right.
Here we go. $200, Danny, and your first card happens to be a 5.
I'm going to stick with that one, 150 higher.
150 higher than the 5.
Yes.
Yeah, on your way now.
All of it lower.
All of it. 350 lower.
Yes.
Good for you. $700.
600 higher.
Can I see that again, Danny? Can I see that 600 again?
600
That's the
higher.
one. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, $600 higher than the 4.
That's okay,
Go in, no
that's
loss.
okay.
You're all right. You got 7. Give you up here. Give you 4.
Good.
You got $1,100. All right.
I'm going to go 500 higher.
$500 higher than the 4. It is.
I'm going to
1,600 player change.
change that car with number 2.
Number 2. Right. There you go. Let's see what the 7 becomes. 7's now
Yes.
deuce. How's
All
that?
of it higher. That is great.
Yeah, $3,200
Yes.
worth. You got it. All right, $3,200, Danny.
I'm going to go 400 higher.
$400 higher than the 6.
Oh,
No.
that's okay.
Way to
Good
Marco.
card.
You're
Good card.
$2,800 with a good card up here. Now he wins the money, guy.
I'm going to go, there's no big cards, I'm going to go $2,500 higher.
Going to go $2,500.
$2,500 higher.
2,500 higher than the 3. Yeah! Look at this ride. There's $5,300. Way to go, man. Good for you. All right, you were counting the cards, weren't you? I saw that. Thank you, Susanna. Hey, you got $5,500, Danny. Over here, 7 numbered cards. Behind one of them is the word car. There's a pretty little red Jeep, but you can find it, so go put that joker wherever you want it to be.
Number 3.
Number
This
3.
is my number 3.
So far, he's won $5,000 plus.
Come on.
Yeah, come on, be there. We'd like
Number
to
three,
see you
number
win that
three,
brand new
number three.
car. Is it there?
That's okay.
Not there. It was down here by number 5 today.
All right.
There it was. It's all right, though. You're the champ. And we'll
Hey,
meet a new
great.
challenger. We come back right after this.
For you.
We have return time to meet a new challenger on Card Shark. And Suzette, won't you please come in here? How are you today?
Hi, Bob. I'm very well, thank you. My name is Suzette Sinkowski. I was born in Mexico. When I came to this country, I couldn't speak English, but I learned through watching show games.
Oh, you learn to speak English by watching show games?
Yes, all day long.
Oh. Show game, show gun, doesn't matter what you watch. It's
No.
fun, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, Suzette, nice to have you here. You know how to play the game? We're going to get started right
Yes.
now. And Suzanne's got the cards all dealt out. Our first question of this game belongs to our 10 single ladies in our studio audience. They're there to help us out. And Danny, here's your question. Before the show, we asked these 10 single women, has a man you didn't even like ever proposed marriage to you? How many of these 10 women said a man they didn't like has proposed marriage to them?
Well, I think, you know, they've probably all. They're very beautiful, you know, and a lot of guys do propose, so I think it's going to be a high number. I'd say 8 of them have
8
that.
of the 10 have had a proposal from a man they didn't even know. Suzette, higher or lower than 8?
I agree with Danny. I think they are very beautiful, all of them, but men are really serious about marriage right now, so I would say it's a little lower.
A little lower than
Yeah.
that, you think? The actual number of these women who said a man they didn't like has proposed marriage to them is 5 of them. You're right, Suzette, it was lower. Huh. Show me your hands, ladies. Which 5 of you ladies have had that happen to you? A guy you didn't even know, Suzanne?
Yeah, I was kind of surprised me too. I was at a party. It was New Year's Eve, and I had just broken up with my boyfriend Jim, and so I went to the party, and his cousin, who I barely knew, announced in front of the whole family that I was marrying him. They had a whole toast for me, and I just stood there in shock because I liked the family, and I didn't know how to
Sure.
say no.
Did you marry the guy?
No, I broke it off, then he went in the mental hospital like a week after that.
You girls will drive us crazy. I want you to know that. Thank you, ladies. All right, here we go. Suzette, your first card, my dear, is the queen.
Lower.
Lower than the queen. 8 is it?
Lower
Than the 8. No, not lower. That means that, Danny, you get a free chance to play the cards. Dan, there's an 8.
Oh, great. Lower.
Lower than the 8.
Higher.
Is it higher than the 4?
Higher again,
Higher
Bob.
again.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm going to freeze.
Pardon me?
I'm going to freeze on
Freeze
that 7.
right there. Okay. He will freeze right there. 1 card away from winning this game. And here we go with our next question. Suzette, for you, we surveyed 100 men who work for a woman boss. We asked them, do you think your boss is sexy? How many of these men think their woman boss, is sexy?
I will think, I had a secretary myself. He was a guy, and he really thought I was sexy, so I will say at least 55.
55 out of 100 men think their woman boss is sexy. Danny?
Oh, I think that's going to be much higher. A lot of women now are professional, and they're very beautiful.
Let's see. The actual number of men who think their woman boss is sexy is 41. Not higher, was lower. And Suzette, you got the cards again, hon.
Lower.
Lower than the queen. Yeah.
I'm going to go higher.
Higher than the 7. Got it.
Lower.
Lower than the jack. No. All right, Danny with a free chance. What'll
I'm going
it
to
be?
go higher.
If it's
Come on,
higher, you
higher.
win the game. No. And there we are, folks. And that's all the time we have for today. We'll pick it up next time. We're leaving off right now. Whew, that was exciting. You know that? I really like that. Want to remind everybody that it's going to be Young People's Week on our show next week. It's going to be very special to have the kids back with us. So, ladies, if you'll join me, please, for Susanna Williams, Lacey Pemberton, Gene Wood, and the whole gang, I'm Bob Eubanks saying we'll pick it up next time right here on Card Shark. Bye-bye, everybody.
Squares, followed by Match Game. Cram contestants have 24 hours to fill their heads with facts.
It's only been 4 hours, and I'm already cracked out.
Host Graham Elwood crams his show into 30 minutes.
Pick one. No, come on over here.
Contestants, Graham.
Oh, tired.
They all could use a good night's sleep. Stay up and watch Cram tonight at 11 Eastern and Pacific only on Game Show Network.